Hello, it's KJ. Wearing me tinfoil hat in it. What's going on, blood? What's going on? Yeah, stay away from Gay J, from Tyson Fury. He doesn't know the reality. The reality is Gay J. If anybody is watching this, by the way, not live, but after the live, can you? Because I get demonetized. So if you want to show some love, you can do Cash App Bengo G14, or you put in a soup sticker to show your love, man. Chisora follows the trail me, probably. Almost certainly. Everybody does. My boy, Disco Dave. Pop, pop, pop. Bang. Overhead right. Bang. What's going on, man? Let's hear this. Missy Rara is in the house. Oh my, Dell's Dell's just joined our tinfoiled headed troop. Yeah, man. Because, apparently all us people who doubt what happens in mainstream media are mad. Huh? And we are tinfoil hat wearers. Oh, blood clot. John Fury is a fruit. There's not even any evidence he has a wife. LGBT sent him to Qatar, says Liv. I don't know. I mean, he's definitely weird. He's definitely weird. Do you know, I spoke to some Irish, I got a lot of Irish pals, and they said no one's ever heard of the Fury family from Galway. They don't exist. And also, the weirdness of marrying a Madagascar woman and making children like Tommy. I don't know, man. People say it's all made up, man. My boy Sly Teen, what up, Chubby? What up to you, brother? It's great to see you here, man. It's great to see you here. My boy Green and White. My boy Green and White. Up the Chubby. Thank you, bro. I'm sick of this. I'm tired. I'm so sick of the degeneracy in the world, of what they're pushing us, how awful boxing is. Come on, man. I just want some normality and some reasonableness, and that's why I'm wearing my tinfoil hat. Yeah, John Fury claimed to have 100 bare knuckle fights and 100 wins. Come on, man. 100 wins. John Fury says Iron Sheik. I love the Iron Sheik. The Iron Sheik's quite base. You should check him out. John Fury is a Walter Mitty character. He has no credentials in the traveller community. That's right. You ask people from Ireland, they go, "Have you heard of the Fury family from Galway?" You're like, no. He did marry into, I think, the Gorman family, but he has no background in fighting. He is a liar, degenerate. It's honestly, it's no joke. This is how they make up these characters and they set them up. And before you know it, John Fury has got 100 wins in bare knuckle fighting, 100 wins, 100 KOs. Even though there's not a single film, there's not a single registered bit of violence. He cried. John Fury cried when he was sent down for, I think, 10 years. Go, what about me? Oh, the other man's got another eye, but I won't be able to see my son become heavyweight champion of the world. And this guy, John Fury, he was a perfect prisoner. He's full of shit, man. He's full of shit, man. I like, Tyson. You have to back Tyson what he's done, okay? But John Fury is full of shit, man. My boy. Jack Hoffman in the house. What's up, man? The crypto's going bad, yo. But I think there'll be one more leap up before the total destruction of crypto. I've got some mad stories about that to tell you, bro. But yeah, Chubby's on the hard road Disco Dave and Missy Ra. They like to chat. Missy Ra, never asked you to thank me. Asked the question, but thanks for the thanks anyway. Thanks. That's too confusing for me. I don't know what you're talking about, man. But Missy is one of my few female fans, and boxing is not. But she knows at least that the female boxing is BS, you know. Okay, my boy Slighty, crypto dead, can't bounce. Only coins with a purpose will survive. So what they're gonna do is they by the way, some things happen that the Illuminati and WA do not realize, do not plan for. Some of it is ecstasy, the ecstasy, okay? The old school ecstasy and the rave music. They didn't realize that. Then they replaced it with cocaine, okay? And same thing with crypto. They didn't get it, but now they know. They still manipulate it and deceive and find out how to use it. So now they're planning for their own cryptocurrency, bro. And Bakir, big up Trevor McDonald. Gonna lie for the fans. You know what I did? It does look like Trevor, to be honest with you. NDMA is nice. No, man. NDMA, like, listen, Chubby done a lot of drugs. And his advice is don't do drugs. Don't do drugs. But the original ecstasy from Holland were incredible. The thing they sell as NDMA is bullshit. Like, I've done NDMA. They go, oh, this is pure NDMA. I've done it. I sit there monged out. Back in the day, man, you do half a pill and you'd be off your nut. Basically, they decided to, they being the elitists, the NWO decided to invade and release these new drugs and take control of it because there's money of it. But no, man, come on, man. The Jimmy Henderson Jazz Band official YouTube. What's up, brother? Get invested in Ripple XRP. I'm not sure that Ripple is going to be the chosen thing. I believe that they will have a new currency, bro. Gutter Danny, what's up, my brother? Either that or he's got a screw loose. I know what you're talking about. Stephen Hill, on the other hand, says, Triple B, yes, what's up, brother? £27 to watch a shot shit Chisora. I mean, have you seen the undercard as well? I did a video on this, but like, you know, Jose Byrne, Isaac Lowe, Daniel Dubois beating a bum up, who's a grass. It's nice to watch that. I have bought the majority of pay-per-views, right? And especially the good ones. A few I didn't, but when it came to Tyson Fury, I'd always buy it. But I'm not buying this, really. Missy Ra, Bitcoin and F-Roll probably still okay for that. I think you mean Ethereum. Maybe, but they're not what they used to be, bro. Oh, my boy Lee talks boxing. Lee talks boxing. There is no good live without Lee Talks Boxing, Miss Aurora, and a bunch of other guys. Where's Little Musgrave in the house? Where's Little Musgrave's house? And also, fuck them 3 French pussyholes are pretending to be the chubby friend, but really were 77 Brigade. Fuck you, man. Lee Talks Boxing, I've done you quite a lot. Sorry, I'm okay. I've done it quite of all chilling for the day. No, Chubby is not into all journey. It was an accident. But thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. Chisora is a homo. Does it actually make you want it? It used to, the prop stuff, but I cannot. I'm not saying do it. I'm saying don't do it. But you can't find that kind of X anymore, for real. No way. Be right back. Need to fly tip a mattress in the park next to me. Tough times. No money to pay. Get it removed. Rather spend on money on some Bengal G footy. Thanks, bro. I hope it works out okay for you. Oh, thank you. A good boxing question. Warleave is Warman. Who you got trouble? You know what? I had Gorman, definitely. And and I seen him hit the pads. He looked really effective, fast. Uh, and then I saw Wardley. Now Wardley started in white collar boxing. He's got no amateur career, and then he went straight into pro. But he was hitting the pads hard and fast as well. I think it's a 50-50 fight, but the odds are towards Wardley. So if you're going to put on, go for Gorman. Gorman is a very good boxer. There was a lot of problems when he boxed dubious Daniel Dubois, because Dubois, I don't know, there was personal issues, so don't judge him by that. I think it's a 50-50 fight, and I'm looking forward to it. That's actually the best fight for a bit. Oh, Gutter Danny. I was a French Fury saying his special psychic powers, and that's how I beat Wilder. Yeah, gypsy powers, man. Oh, my boy. Oh, come on. What you know about that? My boy Builder Kill. 555. Builder Kill's been an early supporter. He's given cash money. And I got much love from No Homo. Okay. A great fan. Chisora vs King Kong Ortiz. Who wins? Whew, that's actually a good fight. The problem is most good fights don't happen. I'd have 50-50. No, I think no, not 50-50. I would lean towards Ortiz, definitely. Towards Ortiz, but unfortunately, he's getting old, Ortiz, but I'd still lean towards him. Yeah. Sly Team 220. Thank you, brother. Thanks to you and your pal Shane Bongos in the house. Much love, no homo. Don't worry, man. Luckily, I cashed almost in my crypto in last summer when I needed the cash. Took a few short profits. Thank you, man. And I'm pleased about that because it was always going to crash. It would always be destroyed. The problem was when to get out. Chabi used to have some serious crypto, but some crazy shit happened. I will say it in my I don't know, when I do my Patreon, I'll give you more information. But for the moment, well done to you, bro. Well done to you, bro. Chisora is a homo, which is better, all Julian or snow playing. I mean, I'm not into either, to be honest with you. It's not. I think, you know what? I don't really understand why people want to. It's a weird kink to want to smash something who's of a very different tribe from you. Okay, Kenny Meaden Jr. in the house. Is Cena coming? Is Cena going to come in the house? If anybody wants to swap me a Bitcoin for some seafront property in Switzerland, talk to my broker. Bitcoin will come back. We all need some currency for some greens and blossom. I'm not sure, man. The reason I'm not sure is because people got excited, but things were more positive at those times when it went whoop. At the moment, people are led to be worried. It's all false, but they're led to be worried about the energy bills and all that. And so what happens is people cash in their investments. I think there'll be one more jump before it goes down for good. I mean, good luck to everybody. Good luck to everyone. My boy Reese. God bless you. God bless you too. And God's really the most important thing. Generally, I used to be atheist. Okay. I didn't believe in it, and then so many things happened that I read the predictions are all coming true. And yeah, I mean, that has to be the main thing in your life, man. The main thing in life is looking after your family, feeling the love, having enough money to pay for your roof over your head, the food, get your food on, have a bit of fun, get your drink on. But yeah, that's basically it. People want too much. They're made to feel greedy. Hey, football community, have you been in a bar brawl before? I've been asked this a few times by random accounts, which makes you very suspicious. It makes you think, what are you trying to find out? Of course I have, man. What real man hasn't, man? What real man hasn't? I scored some major knockouts too, believe that. Smart back if you're ugly. Oh, sorry. It's cross between Derek Chisora and Alex Jones. I wear the tinfoil hat. With pride, bro. With pride. Okay. There's some gay shit going on. Okay, Chemical Carly says gay frogs. So the reference to this is that Alex Jones, who by the way has been bought, I'm not saying he was always bought, but he's bought now, InfoWars and all that. And he was going, oh yeah, all the pesticides are turning frogs gay, and they are messing with their DNA. And what happened? He was right on it all. And these pesticides getting fed in our foods, okay, and they ruin the local populace of frogs. So take what you think about that. If you think it's a joke, if you think that's funny, if you think that pesticides messing up the DNA of local animals and you're eating that is funny, that's up to you, bro. That's up to you, bro. Got to Danny. I think Wilder broke Fury's brain one of them hard shots. Fury is afraid of competition. I was not do usage, obviously. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. I think Yayo broke his brain. Yayo broke the brain, not the punches, man. Okay, Incognito. The gingers have souls. This is a reference to like what's it called South Park, right? Oh, gingers don't have souls. I've got a lot of friends with gingers, and they seem to be soulful. So yeah, I will repute that. Atheism is haram. Exactly. Gold is God's money. Gold has been a proper standard for money for some time. I mean, nothing backs a dollar, nothing backs the pound sterling, nothing. And all these so-called federal banks, they're owned by private banks, aka the Red Shields. Hey, football community, I don't know what he's trying to catch me out, but he goes, have you glassed someone at the pub, you mean? Well, no. Why would I have glassed someone? I've been threatened of being glassed. I think you're trying to find things out, you know? The main thing in life seems to be born into worth, not good luck. It's always been that way, largely. Lee talks boxing. Sonny Edwards is a base Aldrin. He's Aldrin. I wouldn't say he's base. He's confused, man. You know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on. He's young. He's not as young as you think. He's like 28, but he's not base. Come on, bud. My boy Pierce Brosnan says, "What up, you Chisora about? Chisora is about to, man." Kenny Meaden Jr. You got Estrada Roman. Ask him for a friend when they accumulate. I got Chocolatito. I'm not interested in the low weights. Fuck them. It's Satan's currency ass juice. No, that's who's that disgusting fat pig called? Pooh Geordie. Yeah, apparently that's ass juice is his currency. Mohammed Khan. Okay, good. Mature question. Opinions on theocracies. You mean you're saying like governments and systems that are ruled on religious basis? Look, I'm a Christian man, so yeah, of course. Look at the best. Look at the most successful. It depends how you define success, but look at the most successful communities with regards to low crime rates, low murder rates, low rates of noncery, all this kind of stuff. They tend to be things like the Amish, like small Christian communities. So yeah, I do believe I'm a Christian, and of course I believe in a theocracy, man. Reese, my boy. I used to be atheist agnostic. So did I. Parents don't believe, so I was taught anything about God, really. Looking into secret site led me to the Bible and the gospel. What led me into the Bible and the gospel was the red pill. I looked at the red. I was atheist, right, or whatever, agnostic, I'd say. And I start to see all these predictions coming true. I was like, this is insane. And I see how they attacked Christianity specifically. And that was basically it. Seeing how all the biblical predictions were coming true. And that's what led me to the God pill, the Christian pill. This is a deep question, Pierce. And what do you think happens to the souls of noble men before Christ arrived? Are they in purgatory? I honestly, I can't answer that question. I don't know. I'm not God. I do not know how God deals with everything. I do not know if X will be punished or Y won't be. I don't know. I don't know. But I know I don't know how to. But I do know how to live what the right life is to live. Right? Yeah. This a football community. Like he's asking me a few questions. I don't trust him. Would you beat True Jordy in a fight? It depends on the rules, bro. Depends on the rules. Depends on the rules. Lee talks boxing. I got no interest in Chocolatito Vizsla. The problem is, right? So, with boxing is a fighting sport, and it's got weight divisions, right? But and that's to make smaller people be allowed to fight. But the reality is, there's only one Kang. There's only one Kang in heavyweight boxing, and that's the heavyweight Kang, right? Um, and you know, like I said before, it's like if you had NBA basketball, and you're like, oh, you can't be above 5 foot three, um, you know, or you do the NFL, but you can't weigh above 120 pounds. It's bullshit, man. There's only one Kang, and don't get me wrong, I understand the skills. Like someone who's a middleweight or welterweight, yeah, you understand the skills. They probably walk around a way bigger weight, but come on, man, flyweight. Come on, bloods. Come on, bloods. No, forget about it. This is very interesting. Kenny Meaning Jr. What do you think of Knights Templar as your religious angle? Uh, Almost certainly dodgy. Related to what's it called um, secret societies. Yeah, very dodgy. Very dodgy. Reese, I'm not sure how exactly people before Christ will be judged. That is a very good question, and it's something that Chilby thinks about. Although I believe those who had hope in the Messiah become be saved by the faith. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, but that's not up. It's not up to me to spend my whole time thinking that to judge. There are many questions that are difficult to answer, but in Chubby's opinion, there's too much proof to ignore the belief, huh? And God the Father through Jesus Christ. That's all I'll say. Adam D says Triple B in the house. Good to see, bro. See this. This is what I've got for tonight. It's a small. I got it in the garage. I went to the garage, like a little shop. It's a small can of drink, so I'm gonna drink it. I'm gonna stop soon, right? Because I don't do as many videos. I get more cynical, depressed. By the way, if anyone sends me a cash app, I got my thing open here so I can see. Send me a cash app on # Bengal G14. Right? Use what's it called the link below, and you will get 10 free pounds too. I don't like grifting for money, but the point is these videos get demonetized, all of them. Every single live gets demonetized. Why? Because they don't like truth tellers. Peace. All right, what we got now? Lee, Trippy's got a drink on again. Come on, mate. You're right. It's no good to come from drink, to be honest. I need to be stronger, but occasionally I get bored, But my mission is still the same. Drank on or drank off is still the same, right? Everybody flirting, Missy Rara in the comments, blood. I don't dislike it. Chicken Din, what's up, my brother? Great video on Corey Lars. Should be keep up the good work. He should be thanked for raising his Corey says. Did you watch that video? So on my last live, I still can't remember who it was, but one of me fans said I was watching a film the other day, and it had an actor called Corey Large, and he's an actor and producer, and he's very successful. He's done something like almost 10 Bruce Willis films. He's done a Mike Tyson film. He's done a Vinnie Jones film. This guy's called Corey Large, and I thought, surely this is, if you're gonna have a Hollywood guy that everyone that's going to be attached to this channel, it's got to be Corey Large. It's got to be Corey Large, man. See what he does. Yo, my ting. It should be his big booty. You're gonna have to just what up, bro. I don't really understand it. Let me tell you why. Because, okay, so when we was savages, and we was walking on all fours like an animal. I don't even know if that's true, by the way, but allegedly. So you see the batty, you look at a woman's batty, and you be like, oh, I want some of that. But when we started to stand up, our eyes would be at chest level, and we start to look at the breasts. So if you're 100% a batty man, you're more likely to be primitive. That's what I think. You know, you're much more likely to be very primitive. But I don't really believe that evolution story anyway, so whatever, man. Whatever, man. Reese, I've not had my drink for well done, bro, and I mean it. Like, I'm bored of it, you know? It's just dark, it's boring, it's winter. I'm in my basement. And you know, I got bored. I knew, you know, it's a regular pattern. The reality is, can you get off it? And I can't often. Got it, Danny. Big Max versus Mickey Theo, who was Mickey Theo would kill that bomber club. Big Max was the biggest pussy hole. Now I told you I've got all this information and emails through him, and they will be released. It's just I felt unfocused, disorganized, but I'm gonna release it for a proper Christmas present, and you folks are gonna laugh. I give him every chance, every chance. Don't talk stupid stuff, football. Don't talk stupid stuff, man. Triple B. So smart back if you're ugly. How long do you think Chisora is going to last against Fury? I think Fury in round 6. Yeah, my natural instinct was 7 or 8. I think Fury will carry him for a bit. There's no doubt. He'll carry him for a bit. He'll show off his skills. He'll do some showboating, but eventually he'll stop him. So maybe, you know, I think 6 might even be too early. I think he'll stop him in 9. But it's a waste of time anyway. The whole bill's a waste of time. Gutter Dandy says Fury vs Chisora will be a fixed start sparring set. Absolutely, man. It's just an embarrassment. What is it? $26.95 for that shit. $26.95 to watch that. Like Chubby usually justifies pay-per-views. He's like, well, otherwise I might be in the pub or the club, and I would spend that money in the pub or the club on drink. But I don't justify it one bit. I'm not leaning over to that, man. I'm not having that. Oh, Builder, come on, man. People who don't like and unsubscribe love the Corey. Yeah, I forget it says, please subscribe if you're new and you like it, especially if you're not on the live right now. But also hit the like button, because there are haters attacking the truthfulness of the Triple B. The Triple B. Can we have some boxing questions, please? Okay. Triple B, do you think Christ died for sins of the world? Yeah, obviously, I'm a Christian. He was sins of others before him and has Jesus himself. Would he judged if they're right before God? These are very complex questions. And these are not. Getting a drank card wearing a tinfoil hat and a gay J mask is not the right time to answer, but I appreciate the depth of your question. But I can't. I'm a human. I can't answer all God's questions. Yeah. Yeah, what we got here? Chicken din. I like people that put in a bit of effort. Anyway, I watched all your videos on Porky Maximus the last couple of days. Well done. I'm actually choking for more Porky and Maximus head stomping, at least till Porky releases Dave Caldwell's thermostats readings. So Porky allegedly holds a video that is going to destroy Dave Caldwell. He's been boasting about it for over a year and a half. It hasn't appeared. So the question is, has he been bought? Has he been threatened? Either way, that's not a good excuse to me. As for Maximus, he's pathetic, fat, the worst fighter I've ever seen. And when I released the video on that prick, I gave him every chance to apologize. But when I release the video, he's going to be finished, man. Adam D. I wish some people take a leaf out of Japan's football fans in terms of morals and manners. Clean a stadium, leave it spot. Japanese people are the highest IQ people in the world. Okay, and you have to respect. You have to respect the fact that they have. As you said, they will clean up the stadiums. They have respect for their environment. They don't wait for other people to do it. That's right. However, what's interesting is this. Even Japanese people, this shows you the power of manipulation. Even Japanese people in World War II got indoctrinated to do kamikaze pilots and stuff like that. But the truth is, a lot of these things are lies. Were they forced to? Were they mentally ill people? Were they criminals? I mean, Japanese people are almost a separate genetic line. But I respect them a lot. They're not that creative though, interesting enough. Japanese people are not that creative. Creativity comes from white European people mainly. I'm still wondering about that sighting. How are tickets going Fury Chisora? I'm still wondering about that. I mean, we hear, oh yeah, what is it, 70 grand? 70,000 stadium. We still hear like, 50,000 have sold, but there's no proof of that. Just someone saying that ain't no proof. I don't know, man. Lee thoughts bossy. Not sure if it's possible to be to an order at least. He's mixed up. That's right. It is there. What is the definition of oil drilling? That's the key question, man. That's cute. I love my hat, man. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful, man? This keeps away the mainstream media's attacks on the Chief B's head. Okay. The 5G attacks. If you know, you know. Well, I'm not going to answer Maya Jammer. Okay, my boy Reese. It's my mate Ethan's birthday today. He watches the channel. Could you sing happy birthday for him and I'll send him a recording? Ethan, what's his second name, man? Is he based? I'll do it, but I need more information, man. I need more information. God helps those who help themselves. That's right. Don't wait around for some supernatural entity to save you, no matter what your beliefs are. The point is, yeah, God can help you, but we need to do our bit. My boy, Big Boss. Hello, brother. What's up? No one sees Chisora. No one does. Oh, M Junior, trying to catch me out. What's your opinion on Hitler, Triple? You were the last person in the last live that called me a Nazi. So you're trying to catch me out, and you think I'm going to fall for your bullshit. He was a really nice watercolor painter. he was really quite skilled at watercolor painting, but it was very simplistic watercolors. But I liked it. It was nice. Yeah. My boy is Chisora notices it. MJ, hello, Spencer. I'm fucking my mom. Yeah, Spenny. Spenny's pathetic. I actually think MJ is too intelligent to be Spenny. Just another fucking idiot. Just another fucking idiot. Pierce Brosnan. That helped protect against 5G death rays from all the polls they're putting up. I listen. I know a lot of people that are posting me pictures. They're not necessarily red pill, and they're like, "Look at all this! Look at all this! All these pictures of birds, plump, healthy-looking birds, or at least they were previously, dead on the floor." And I said, "Have they put up any 5G masks?" He goes, and they were silent for a minute. They went, "Yeah, they put one up like 2 weeks ago." So think about what you want, man. I mean, you don't have to necessarily believe it. The correlation was the thing that normies go. Correlation isn't causation. Fine, but look into it. Look into it, you idiots, man. That hat suits you. Do you wear it to protect others from fake virus? You know that. You know that. A football community, your questions are whack. Darren James, do you see any major changes handling boxing in the next 10 years? Yeah. It'll become even more whack. And it'll become all boxing will become celeb nonsense. Yeah, unfortunately. Real boxing is dead. Pierce Brosnan. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Sorry, I meant Desirable. Vanguard and BlackRock are bankrupt. Is that right? But is that going to change their mission? By the way, look into Larry Fink as well on BlackRock. Look at why and how seemingly uncommercial adverts and initiatives are pushed by companies. You imagine if you're a private company, you're trying to make money. Why would you do something that probably will lessen your profit? Look into Larry Fink and BlackRock. Henry Arms, how many rounds do you think Andy will last against Deontay? It's good to have a boxing question. I prefer a few more boxing questions. Andy is very capable. He does get hit. It's not out of the question that he would beat Wilder. I've got to think about who to win, to be honest with you. K. Alexander, my boy. You know, man. Evening to you too, brother. Great to see you. Lee Talks Boxing, football community. Your questions get winner. No, they're just a bit dry, man. They're just boring, man. Look, apparently you're Jimmy's. Pierce Brosnan. Is Tynes boxing opponent next year? Tynes boxing allegedly it's on the Dildo Dennis KSI bill, but on the last lives I've seen, I don't know if he's got I don't know if he's lying. I don't know if he's got the ability to train. I don't know, man. I don't know what his situation is, man. Okay, a football community. I don't even read it. You're exceptionally naive, is all I'll say. Do more research, you fool. Interesting, and not beyond possibility. But Epstein was actually filmed, or someone looks identical to Epstein, a week after he was allegedly suicided on his old island, sitting by a truck. So this is a boxing channel. I didn't have a clue, says Chicken Dinner. You Spence Fear wasn't start watching the channel. I checked him out. He had a cracking fight with some guy called David Walker. Have you seen that fight, Chubby? No, that was a cracking fight, man. Spence Fear got beaten up by a guy who looked 2 weights below, who he hurt. Spence Fear quit. He's a pussyhole. He's a grass. He's a liar. He's a degenerate. Yeah. Exactly. There you go. I don't know about that, Jack. It's time we check about the alcoholic. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on, man. We need an announcement. Yeah, I'm going to answer this. A football community. I bet you could beat Town Booth with G5. I'm not sure I could beat him. He's quite skillful. He's not a puncher, but he's skillful. I don't. I wouldn't be favorite for that fight. I don't think so. Chisora is a homo. I saw a photo of Tyson in the gym today. He looked for, yeah, well, yeah, because he's been getting a drink on all the time, man. Lee, Porky would beat Tyson easy. You know he wouldn't, blood. Come on, man. I know you're joking. Missy Raro, thank you. Yes, don't forget Epstein moved all his cash to Virginia Isles a week before his suicide. Yeah. I mean, come on, man. Just stop believing the mainstream media on these fools, man. By the way, does anyone want to give some cash money? Cash App, #, Bingo G14. Or Super Shekels. Did you notice, God Danny, that Porky is doing some videos critical of Fury and Eddie Hearn now, but he's not visible anymore. It's just audio. I think I don't know what's going on with him. I don't really watch him, but the fact he's a smackhead makes me not trust him. So. Pierce, Chubby, you need a punch on the goals. I think Tyson's chin is handy. I believe my physicality and my power might override his skillfulness. Jack Hoffman, I'm glad you brought this up. Not check for you, was Emperor Michael resurfaced? No. And no one seems to know where he is. And like, genuinely, I'm worried for the man. You know, how does someone disappear off the map just like that? There was one message on an earlier Emperor Michael video saying you've gone to Evertware from an alias account. But imagine that alias account could be bullshit. I mean, it could belong to somebody who whacked him like Porky. I don't know, man. But it's very odd for a guy who's so active for 10 plus years on social media to just suddenly disappear. And no one has a single sign. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But yeah, I'm worried for him. My boy, Blue Collar Sports TV. He's got a channel. Check him out. What's up, my man? Chubby is too big, too strong. Like Carl Fox for GGG. I don't like to brag. But with my hat on, I think I would definitely be too big, too strong. Definitely. Don Juan. I sat in Permanent going into game. Turkish brothhouse at least. Surely not. Lol, Blue Collar. So yeah, Blue Collar Sports TV got a channel, man. Check him out. He's red pill. You get me? MG. Go away, Spencer. We don't care. After he or she said, who'd win? You sick of it? These kind of shills, they try and trap you by pretending to be your friend and then turn it around by asking you a different question. Fuck off, man. That's all I gotta say. Fuck you. Fuck your mother too. Oh, my boy. Gutter Danny. $10. Have a drink on me, Chubby. I will, brother. And thank you, man. I appreciate that a lot. It's my boy Gutter Dandy, aka Marquise. Canadian guy from living in New York. By the way, you guys did quite well. I don't watch football, but it was on the side of my eye. Much love, brother. Drink to you, brother. Yes. Get my drink on. I'm going to get my smoke on too soon. But I think I want to do a period of abstinence. But I'll definitely get my drink on soon. My smoke on as well. Did you see Porky and Terry talking about you on today's video? When you were saying Porky was on again? No, I didn't. I don't really follow the channel that much. What is it like today video? Have a look. He's obviously on the gear anyway, man. Henry Armstrong, Tyson had Ingolstadt back in the day. Probably still got a bit going on. Will be a big ticket seller if he comes back for shits and gives. Yeah, he would. He's popular now. He would have won the British title. I just think that he was not a ticket seller, so he was always the opponent. He's 39 now. Okay, but yeah, he's still got the skills, man. It's whether or not he can be asked. You get me? Whether or not he can be asked. Fury done too much gear now. He said against Usyk for sure. That's interesting. He seems to be right back on it. I remember back in the early days of Fury, right? In some fights, he looked terrible. Nevin Pakic, the first John Moldova fight, you think this guy's rubbish. It depends very much how hard he's trained. And what's going on in his head? I agree. Oh look, I knew this would happen. All a football community was just starting to cry, and he goes, "Oh, is that your face? You're wearing wastes. Fuck off. Suck my dick. Suck your mother dick. Suck your butter dick, you pussy hole." Bossy Classic. Yeah, Porky and Terry Part 2 video. Porky says you are funny, gives you a few props. I said many times, I actually quite like Porky, but he's a confusing guy. Like, I started to subscribe and watch his channel when he talked about Caldwell, and I knew he was right, and he'll call people out. But I, I'm not sure. I've heard other things. I don't know. I mean, in terms of where does Porky sit? Obviously, I respect him more than White BH, people like that. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm kind of in between. I need to see that Caldwell final video because that's when I started to look at it, Porky. Because when he called out Caldwell and all the evidence, he's obviously right. Obviously right. But why has that stopped? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. Huh? But whatever. Yeah, he did. He did. Nevian Pikich, Lee talks about the R word always comes. Yeah, I mean it's another. See, it's another fake thing, right? It's another. You push an agenda, which is basically multiracialism in the Western world, right? And then you make something seem really bad. Oh, you're racist. Well, racism wasn't even a word. People would always be suspicious of other communities. It's natural, and obviously they'd be more inclined to care about their own community. This is what group animals are like. But then they invent this word that will become the worst thing to say. There's like, can you imagine this? There's women in places like Sweden will hold up signs going, "I prefer a rapist to a racist." She would rather be raped, she says, by a bunch of people coming to the country than have someone say something bad about another culture. Can you imagine that? How retarded do you have to be? Joseph Asoma Fimpo, Mr. Chilby is no racist. He talked about how RVT in the 90s. That's the Royal Vauxhall Tavern. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that joke. That's good, man. Yeah, Fury punched himself in the head. That was funny. Vladimir Klitschko does it as well, though. Check it out. Lennox Lewis punches himself as well. I didn't know about Lennox, but I knew Vladimir and Tyson did. Lee talking about boxing. Fury has never had a good chin. His patterns of recovery are the same when he gets chopped. Yeah, his recovery patterns are super good. Super good. Joseph Asamoah Fimpo. Chisora has seen Maximum Jenkins selling his alcohol on Clapham High Road. He has hit Skid Row. I don't think he can afford to be in London. You must have seen him in Scarborough. Porky's mellowed out since Turkish Spears Plain Sea. There's a lot of rumours, but I don't know what the truth is here. Jack is a peanut head in it, trying to find himself prefrontal cortex. You talk about Spencer Ferry, he's got a head shaped like a peanut, right? He's got a head shaped like a peanut. And the prefrontal cortex, you know what? The prefrontal cortex is what separates man from animal. And it makes us think into the future, be able to control our emotions and all this stuff. So when people have a forehead that's leaning back, they have an underdeveloped prefrontal cortex, and they can't control their thoughts, their emotions. They are like animals. For example, like Spencer Ferry. Boxing class issue. Porky's Terry's aware now that he's a racist when it comes to his boxing pick. Gets really wound up at comments about it. It's funny, every wild boxer he was slated at one time was sold. I watched Terry disguised as an albino, right? I've seen pictures. Cherry Dama, something like that. And he's white skinned, but he's Nigerian, and he's one of them guys like Andrew Tate that can talk well, but I listen. He's not too blatantly anti-white. By the way, I don't care about that. He should be. He absolutely should have the right to be that way and should be able to admit it. Because, yeah, I don't like white fighters. I don't like Carl Froch because he's white. That's fine. But the problem is, in this day and age, they restrict what you're allowed to say. And it's hypocritical. He can say what he wants, but other people won't. I think Terry's quite bright, and hopefully he can see the manipulation, deception. If he doesn't, he's just a fucking idiot, man. That's all. Terry hates white boxes, even boxes. Yeah, I mean, he's blatant about it. I mean, Terry loves black sausage. The other thing is, because he's albino, he's albino, right? So his skin is white. Obviously, despite what liberals say, oh, it's just about skin color. It's not. It's about DNA. It's about genetics. It's about culture. But yeah, I mean, it's quite weird that Terry is such a hater of white people when he's albino and he's brought up in the UK. To my understanding, he sounds like it. I don't know, man. I don't really know much about Terry. I don't hate him. I don't like him. I think he should be allowed to say what he does. But all that pretense. Oh, of course I don't like white people, except Carl Froch, except Josh Taylor, except Tyson Fury. Just admit it and say that's fine. That's my prerogative, and that's his prerogative. You get me? I don't care, man. Joshua Somaya Fripo, we do not accept Terry in the West African community. Why, brother? Why, brother? Terry did a weird video about the Natasha Jones. Was it sexual? I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know much about this Terry. What does he do, man? He was a trainer, right? Was he a trainer or something like that? I've only seen him on Terry's show. Sorry, not Terry's show, Porky's show. But he kind of hides himself, right? Unlike Ken from Northern Ireland, he does not show his face, so he doesn't. Which, by the way, I understand and agree with. But who the fuck is Terry? I don't know. He's one of what's his name? Porky's friends, one of his guests. So, Jacob, shout out to Shelby's Grant, legendary colonizer in the game. Like I told you, my granddad was an oil driller. It's proved. I don't know what's going through his head, but my grandmom was like mixed. Mozambique had a lot of Portuguese people in it, and the Portuguese did so much fucking. The Portuguese did so much fucking with Mozambican women, they changed the bloodline forever. And I guess I'm a part of that, but Oh, I didn't know that. Really? I didn't know that. Next topic. Let's talk about some boxing. Let's ask some boxing questions. What's going on boxing, man? I mean, I know it's depressing because look at the state of boxing, man. It's oh. You recognize that, yeah. That's a nice scene. I don't really like Hollywood films, but that's a good scene, man. They did so much fucking with Mozambican women. They changed the bloodline forever. Yes. What's up? Gay J in the house. Okay, this is actually an interesting question. Thank you, Jack. Apparently, Dillian Whyte has a fight coming up. So yeah, he has. So he's fighting Jermaine Franklin, right? Now look at Jermaine Franklin. Now he looks like a fat pig now. But when he went pro, he was 235 pounds, and then during lockdown he didn't fight, and he suddenly came back 277 pounds. Okay, but you look at his amateur career, he boxed some good guys. He's obviously a guy who's got some talent. Okay. But I expect Dillian Whyte will beat him because Whyte will be in shape and Franklin's there for the payday. He's been told to lose, but if all things being equal, if Franklin was in shape and turned up for a fight, he'd have a chance. He would have a chance, no doubt, man. No doubt, bro. Kazagi's best performance. Most people will say just Jeff Lacey, and I agree as well. I agree because Joe Kazagi's hands was such a problem, and he never had proper nutritional advice, proper training. He was training some shack in Wales. He didn't do PEDs. He's one of the only fighters you can say didn't do PEDs for sure. And Jeff Lacey was PED'd up, and yeah, I mean he took it to pieces. Despite though, the narrative is like, oh, Joe Kazak goes, everybody thought I was going to lose except myself. I don't know if that's good Welsh accent, but yeah, that's bullshit. It was on the bookies. It was even. I put £100 on Lacey and I'm sorry on Kazagi and I won, but it was about evens. So all that like, oh, I was a massive underdog. No one thought I was winning stuff is bullshit. Purple Aki, what is going on? The Del Boya is going to stick it on the Fury Ali. He can try what he wants, but he hasn't got the power. Is that following it? Have you not been following it, bro? This protects me from 5G. Henry Armstrong. That has put me in the mood for a jacket protector. I had a jacket protector for a long time, and they're really nice, man. That's put me in the mood as well. Yeah, I like that, man. Ryan Garcia's tank is going down. I don't know. What I think of Beterbiev yard in England, I think Beterbiev will crush him anywhere, man. In his mother's toilet, man. Okay, juice from boxing. Ryder vs Parker. Who do you fancy in that one? The bookies are leaning towards Parker as a 2-1 on favorite. He's a lot taller than Ryder, but Ryder has proved many people wrong. I think it's 50-50. And I think it'll be a good fight and it'll be 50-50. Neither would surprise me to win. Neither would surprise me. So if I was betting, I'd go on Ryder because he's got more value in the odds. I might put a 10 on Ryder, but it's not confidently. Who will Gage J? Oh, sorry. Who will Gage J have as a comeback fight if he comes back at all? Someone beatable. Someone beatable. I need to look at the heavyweight rankings, but someone beatable, I adore cheese, bro. I love cheese. Beterbiev is a cash out. You're talking of his yard. Now, someone said that Yard's got like not one, not two, maybe more millions of pounds to fight Kovalev in Russia. I mean, so he'll be happy to take the payday. And, let's say he has another couple of million. Well done, man. I'd rather be a non-world champion, okay, and come out with a few quid and be able to live a reasonable life for me family and me kids than be a punch-drunk idiot saying, I was world champion. Will the kill. Yard will gas. I believe Yard will get done in 4 rounds, bro. Halubi cheese, no, I'm not a big fan. I don't understand it, to be honest with you. Oddly enough, Trippy, when you shake your head, you look like Gage. Yeah. Joshua Asoma Frimpong. Ben Hani Appreciation Month. He's been dumped for AKA Skins. AKA Skins is back in the mix, right? Where we at? We're at about an hour, so we're going to finish soon. Let's have some more questions. Let's have some super shekels. Let's have some love. Let's have some tinfoil stuff going on. The magic potion. The magic potion. This is a great question. And it's quite hard to answer because it depends how you feel. Okay. Sometimes I might want blue cheese. Sometimes I want a cheese that melts. Okay. Sometimes I want a strong, mature cheese. If I had to choose, I had to be honest with you, it's boring, but if I had to choose one cheese, it would have to be a super mature cheddar cheese. You know, I'm a cave aged, stinks, that kind of stuff. And, because that's so beautiful, man. No, Chubby is not into that. Bujo Bantan did a song about the UK boxing scene that boom. But yeah, boom bye bye in the batty boy head. Road boy no promote when the batty man the happy dead. I say boom bye bye in the batty boy head. Road boy no promote me then the batty man dead. It was a great song. I can't remember what fighter it was about. Yeah, I agree. The strongest cheddar. You see a me a boom bye bye in the batty boy head. Or road boy no promote the batty man and laugh me dead. I said a boom bye bye in the batty boy head. Road boy no promote the batty man and laugh me dead. Yeah, I still don't know what fighter that was about, but yeah. I like to make me fans laugh. Me fans are the best. Can we get some sweet Cody line? Oh, Cody's touching you, touching me, sweet Cody line. Oh. That batty business makes me sick, man. Build a kill. R.I.P. Bang Daddy Paddy. Oh, you remember the Bang Daddy Paddy? Yeah, I don't know what's happening to Bang Daddy Paddy, man. Oh, Bang Daddy Paddy, where you at? What you say? Where you at, man? I say a boom bye bye in the batty boy head. Rude boy, no promote the batty man, I'm happy dead. A boom bye bye in the batty boy head. Rude boy, no promote the batty man, I'm happy dead. Yeah, I love that song. This is interesting. Henry says, occasionally I'll treat myself to goat's cheese with cranberries in it. From Fortnum and Mason, blood. Shut up. It's around a 10 on the taste of blood. Are you serious, fam? That's an expensive store, you know. I love cheese. I sometimes find goat's cheese a bit chalky, you know? My man, you know that thing. Pierce Brosnan, a pint of sweat a day keeps the doctor away, says Dominic Eagles. Yeah, there's something weird about that, man, for real. Next World Cup in Jamaica, I don't know, man. Jamaica's so uncivilized and what's the word, badly organized. I mean, it's the other Caribbean countries are much more like relaxed, but Jamaica seems to, I don't know, to be ghetto, right? I don't know, man. Oh, Haiti's actually worse. But Bahamas, Barbados are more like chilled out. Yeah. Yeah, there's pictures of him and King Galahad and Kell Brook walking around naked with their batty. I mean, come on, this is on their tweet, man. Fortnum Mason blood. Fortnum Mason is like Oh, my boy Nordic, Bias, Jamaica. I said a boom bye bye in the batty boy head. Or the boy no promote the batty man them happy dead. A boom bye bye in the batty boy head. Or the boy no promote the happy man them happy dead. Yeah, very based. Very based. Blood clot. I don't really care about the World Cup. It's just bullshit anyway, man. Yes, my boy Reese says Nordic, bless you. Yes, Nordic got a good channel. He's a good a Christian man. He's from the UK. Follow him, man. Check him out, man. What's happening, Nordic, man? Tell me what's happening with you, bro. What's going on, man? I mean, are you depressed about the Triple B's about boxing, man? By the way, look, check this out. You can get this on my merch store. You see that? Look, Tyson Fury hoodie destroying Deontay Wilder. What you know about that, homeboy? Yeah, I'm going to become normal, I think. This is only a bit gay. Who's the hottest person in boxing, male or female, whatever it is? I don't think about it that way, man. I mean, like, I think, oh, they're so good looking. Oh, I really want to be them. I think I meet someone. I think she's respectful. She's got a nice family. You know, she talks well. She's got pretty blue eyes. And then I think, you know, maybe I'll make a play for her. I don't sit there and go, oh. Nordic, it's all good, yeah. Boxing depressing. I mean, I'm really depressing. And we got nothing to look forward to. Nothing to look forward to. No fights to look forward to. You know? What's the biggest fight? Daniel Dangerous Dynamite Dubois. Daniel PED Dubois versus Kevin Lorena. I was Oscar Pistorius' friend, but I grassed him up anyway, so I could try and get a fight with AJ. But still, I'm going to get knocked out by Daniel Dubious Dubois. You know what I'm saying? Nordic, if it wasn't for Glove Get Wild, yeah, of course. Football community. How did you get over the depression you talked about? It's very complicated. And who knows if I have. I don't know. PS boxing's dead like Tyson stream. Thanks to they have died a bit. I don't know. I think he's lost his momentum. He's got no love for it. I think he's easily distracted and unfocused. Ultimately, Tyson Booth wanted to be a boxer from a young age, and he had the chance, but he knows he could have done more. And I think he'd like most of us, like all of us, we'd like to be young again, you know. But forever young, I want to be forever young, forever Corey. Yeah, exactly. PE. Oh, hang on. P.E. Dubois, absolutely. Nordic, watching Maidanovich's brother is proven to cure depression. That was a super fight. For me though, I think Andrew Ruiz, Gay J is one of the best depression cures, and the second or the third Tyson Fury Wilder fight was pretty good, to be honest with you. But the Ruiz one with Gay J was awesome, was super, really super. I mean, does anyone watch the American Psycho film? You know, American Psycho. It's really memeable, isn't it, man? I love that film. I read the books. The books are severely dark and deranged, though. Let me tell you, man. So I just stick to watching the film, man. But you know, I don't know what Paul Allen thinks about the fight situation. Del Baker, the greatest depression cure is about nature away from any take. You know, that's some of the best advice I've had. Should be used to do that. You know, when you're sick or anything, you disappear. Put the phone away. Get into nature. Go to like a hotel way out, not near a pub or a club, way out in the countryside, and just write and read, write and read. Yeah, I agree. Thank you, man. I agree. Oh, my boy King Dale Clark. So, what you thought on Carthrock's conditioning back in the day? Super, super. He was always very, very fit. And you know what? Considering the fact he doubted himself so much, he achieved a lot, an awful lot. American Psycho's base as tax job. I'm more of an American Psycho guy. Bronx Tale is a great film. It's okay, but because it's what's his face, Rob De Niro, you're suspicious of it because he's a wrong one. Goodfellas, Casino, I like them a lot. I like them a lot. Okay, King Dale Clark, thoughts on strange fetches. Let's say starts some men looking at videos of women's backside evolved into faster skirts. That's about porno. Like the stuff that we get shown all the time. Like, okay, I remember when I was a kid. Okay, so the first time I see a woman's breastises, I seen the woman, not real. I mean, like on National Geographic magazine, I seen a woman's breastises, and her batty. I was like, damn, and that's all I needed, right? And then see page three, and I started to, you know, make some relationships with women, and I look at their eyes, their hands, the female feet, the legs. I'd be like, man, that's so beautiful. I don't need to see sickness, like like grotesqueness that they show on the porn industry. In fact, when I saw my first hardcore stuff, I was so disgusted by it. I was like, gross. I don't want to watch this stuff. But like everything, it gets normalized. Pornography is the most dangerous of the addictions, probably, because it makes you sick in the head, man. Nordic. As soon as you get out of the city, enjoy some nature. Depression no longer exists. Cities and natural environments cause it. Actually, the human being is not meant to be sitting in a massive overgrown city where you see no greenery. You see people all the time. You can't get away. There's no animals. The human being is designed to be a group animal that has nature nearby, that lives in a small community, but it gets out of the community a lot. Yeah, absolutely, man. But it's just another. What What is the solution? That's the question. Reese, what do you think? It was all in his head, or actually, there's some of the murders in the movie. It didn't seem clear. I heard the book is better though. The book is definitely better though, but the violence is so sick. It's the second time I read American Psycho. I didn't read the violence. I just read the main points of it. It's all in his head. Is the answer to the question? Yeah. There's so many clues in it. There's so many clues that's in his head. He's just gone a bit nuts. He didn't commit a single murder. He didn't commit a single murder. I mean, it's a fiction anyway, right? It's fiction. My boy Mbakir. What is that bloke that said Argentina win the World Cup? Was that lost past of the plan? You mean Neil Baker? I need to know, so they put in some Queen Lizzie on knowledge. So Neil Baker said the final between, because of numerology, gematria, I think it's called, that the final between Argentina and England. Now, yes, they lost their first match, but that doesn't mean they're not going to go to the final. There have been teams that have lost their first match and have won. I think Argentina even did it before, or at least came to the final. I'm not convinced on numerology. I would say, but even Neil said he's insinuated that probably England was going to win vs Argentina. You take that, do what you want with it. I don't know, man. I put a little bit of money. Yep, True Jordy loves the ass juice. Yeah. Do you want to know a bigger secret? What? I have an even bigger dildo. He's so disgusting. I seen one of my videos the other week. In the screenshots, it was all true Geordie quotes, and I was like, "How can anyone be so degenerate and show their face in public?" It's so disgusting, man. So disgusting. Favorite naked woman scene in a movie growing up, Joe B. I like the shot scene in Porky's. Porky's? I John with the Clash of Tyson's Ken Manoff. Okay. So I used to have such scenes, but now I believe that the young man, young boy should not be exposed to this stuff. So I can't really answer it. I can't really answer it, man, because I'm a Christian now, and I don't believe that. I believe that the only woman you should see naked is your wife. Like, listen, blood. When I was young, right, and I had my first girl, in the old days, I would have married her. And, every time I've seen her pretty face, her eyes, her lips, her thighs, and when I took her breasts out, my head would spin, man. I don't need to see porno. All that stuff is sick, and it degrades people. It makes them deranged. Okay. Yeah, completely agree, Adam. Completely agree. Completely agree. I'm gonna have to go and finish in a minute. They're trying to promote Corey business in the Middle East. It's not just Corey business; it's batty business, man. That's the reality. That's the reality. It's sickening. I get that, smart if you're ugly, but even that, it shouldn't be shown. Listen, man, I shouldn't. As you see, page 3 women in the newspapers, age 12, and suddenly my head is going nuts. I didn't have to see that, man. It should be for a naked woman and her husband. That's it, man. Thank you, Piers. Porn is mental cuckoldry, 100%. Well, that's the worry, man. All right, I'm gonna finish up soon. All right, couple more questions. A couple more questions. Couple more questions. Boxing, whatever, anything, man. Yeah, of course. It's the most degenerate things. Like, I don't watch pornography anymore. I do no fat. But uh, what they push on porno? They push cuckoldry. They push gangbangs. They push multiracial stuff. They push worse than that. They push incest. You know. I don't know what the answer is, bro. Yeah, admiring beautiful woman's body is okay to an extent, though. You don't have to see her naked, man. Just see a pretty face. Thank you, Pierce. Watching another man take a woman you want is not natural. Absolutely not. And the first time you see stuff like the first time I saw hardcore stuff, I was so disgusted. I was like, whoa, why? I don't want to see this stuff. But you get normalized to it by getting it forced on you again and again and again and again. All right. All right, guys. I'm going to switch off in a minute. I want to get some food on. I'm going to get some. What's the time, man? Yeah, I'm gonna get some food on. It's late. All right. I appreciate seeing you all. Thank you. This is right. I've got one of the creators of pornography, and that's what I'm talking about. I'll see you guys soon. Hopefully, I'll do another video. God bless you too, Nordic. Great to see you here. And McKitch, we should that out on eBay. I don't know if it's to get much money. Build a kill, peace. Thank you, brother. Great to see you here, man. Peace to everyone. Take care of yourself. Just reach in your soul, bro. Reach in your soul. See the reality. Bye, Chi Chi. Yes, yes. God bless P fans. Good night. God bless. Yeah, absolutely. Should we not show Skynos in next year? Look at it. Oh, come on. Not. I'll ask that question another time. But I would try not to. God bless Miss Urara. Thank you all, people. Okay. Good night. I love you all. No homo. And God bless you. And get a hat like this. Make sure you get a nice hat. And it stops the 5G rays. Peace.